What's going on, guys? Welcome back for more Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we made our way to the Pokemon League finale, and we're about to go there, but I thought I'd actually go back in Goldenrod and check how good old Lamp was doing inside the daycare. So, I went, and I had actually checked, and to my surprise, I found something that was, a little shocking. That does not look like Lamp Luigi, does it? Yeah, here's good old Lamp Luigi. But, what's this thing? It's one hot rock. This is, it shows interest. it was a little weird to me at first. But then it started becoming the norm, and, yeah. It was a little awkward. And before long, you know what happens? Well, allow me to show you what happens after a little while. You see, good old Lamp Luigi's getting a little busy with one hot rock, and you know, stuff turns out, and yeah, I believe that's 10 kids already. Oof. He's a stud, all right. That tree, yeah. Huh. So anyway, I trained all my guys up to level 40. Here is Blackstar. He has no new moves to my recollection. Here's Ivy Heroes, who has no new moves to my recollection. Super Dork, who got Earthquake. I believe I mentioned that last episode, though. Tot Girl did get Slash, and I also gave her Solar Beam. I don't know if I did that on screen or not. Bobman does have nothing new, so that's nothing special. And neither does Robot Guy Dance. So pretty much not a lot changed other than making everyone level 40. I'm pretty much going to start out with Superdork at the front line, and let's actually head over to the Pokemon League now. In order to reach there, I'm actually going to have to fly to New Bark, go on that water, surf across the tentacle-infested waters, and the tentacruel-infested waters, land here, and then finally let's go over to the Pokemon League. Luckily, there is a fly to the Pokemon League, so let's just go straight there. Guys, this is it. All shenanigans out of the way, off screen. I spent a good bit of my money. In fact, let me check. Yeah, see, I only have 20,000 left. I had spent that all on. I now have 20 revives, 11 full heals. All this shit doesn't matter. But more importantly, 21 full restores, 10 hyper potions. I am decked out and ready to take on these Elite Four sons of bitches. Let's roll. You're going to have to do consecutive battles. If you fail at any point, you will have to restart all over again. That's why it is recommended you save before you battle. One strategy some people like to do is actually fail and actually go back instead of saving in order to train up their people, which is a decent strategy, but I just like going to the cave behind you and training there. Anyway, this is the first guy. Let's talk to the very first of our long line of Elite Fouring. Let's go. Welcome to the League, Ross. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will. I have trained all around the world, making my psychic Pokemon powerful and my archery skills good. And at last I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Unless Rebecca's involved, then I start to suck ass. Losing is not an option. If you didn't know who I was referencing there, I was referencing Will from Fire Emblem, but yes. It is time to fight Elite Four Will. It would be the other Will if one of those elves was gone, but it's time for him to send out Xatu. He seems like he'd be an ice guy, but actually, he's psychic. This is going to be an interesting battle. Superdork is not going to be able to do much against the Xatu in ways of Earthquake. In other words, I'm going to start out with my Fire Punch, which should do some pretty damn good damage against the less than stellar in defense Xatu. However, almost all of this Pokemon have Psychic, which is a very powerful Psychic move. Duh. Oh fuck, that was a critical hit, wasn't it? Son of a bitch. Well, there goes down one Xatu, but my Superdork also retained a lot of damage. Looks like it's time to switch to someone else, or heal, but I don't feel like healing right now, unless it's someone that could be really good against Superdork. Nope, I'm definitely switching. Alright, once the Slowbro comes out, I believe it's Top Girl's turn. Time to show your stuff. Slowbro is coming out with the moves. I have no idea. Don't ask me, and who the fuck gives a shit? I really don't know any of these guys' moves, so I'm pretty much just going to say, fuck it, let's go with Solar Beam. Luckily, for once, Top Girl is actually faster than somebody. What a surprise. Oh shit, out comes the Amnesia. Special defense went way up. Crap. He's probably going to survive the Solar Beam with a good amount of HP left. Oh, damn. Well, that sucked. Ooh, that sucks even worse. Psychic's going to do a lot of damage against Top Girl. Ow. Okay, this is looking like a pretty fair fight. I'm going to stick with Spore. There we go. Thank God for 100% hit accuracy. Fury Cutter is pretty much going to make short work of the Slowbro if I can get it off. In fact, if I can get off a shitload of Fury Cutters, I could potentially wreck his entire team. Only problem though, Top Girl is rather slow, and against the rather fast Zatus that she has multiples, yes, that won't help much. Also the fact that they're part flying type really doesn't help a lot, considering that lessens the power by a good bit. But if I can get this Fury Cuttering shit off, I should be good to go. Out comes Jinx. Jinx is coming with the moves. I don't know. Why am I keep saying that? I'm not friggin' Chugger Conroy. Just go with Fury Cutter and win. Oh, fuck. Well, goodbye, Top Girl. That was an unfortunate punch in the face. Okay, then. If I'm gonna want to deal with that thing, something tells me I'm gonna want to have to come out with something that is equally as powerful and resistant to ice. Ivy Heroes, I think you might be the person. Okay, so if I'm equally resistant, I think Body Slam would be good, considering this thing has really shitty defense. That's the cool thing about training Pokemon and fighting Pokemon of the same type. You know their weaknesses. I also know that her attack sucks ass, so I have no idea why she's double slapping right now. She really should just use Psychic, if the thing even has it, or at least Confusion. Body Slam, and the thing goes down. Nice job, Ivy. Get ready for the Ivy Leagues. Next comes out Exeggutor, which will be a perfect Pokemon for Zubador. I know he doesn't have a lot of HP left, but one Fire Punch and this thing is going down, down, down. So, let's see if we can pull it off. Luckily, this thing's slow, so Fire Punch definitely makes it. See ya! And down it goes. Kinda surprised there haven't been that many Grass and Psychic types after Exeggutor. It's a pretty solid type. But, finally, the final Zatu is making its debut, and I should have switched. Shit, why didn't I switch? Fuck. I did not mean to do that. Okay, well, this is why I have multiple Hyper Potions and full restores. Since Zubadork has no status ailment, Hyper Potion will work out perfectly. 101 HP later, and a Psychic to the face. That's gonna hurt. Please don't do half my health. Okay, perfect. I believe I can pull this off. Alright, I'm going to need Fire Punch, probably. Let's see if I can do about half his HP. And with a solid Fire Punch, down it goes. Ah, shit. Okay. Relying on taking care of this Zatu is going to be a bit of luck. Zubadork, I need you to get pat. Aww. God damn it, Zatu. Exatu, however the hell you say your damn name. God damn it. Well, this is not looking good. Zubadork, you have to get past this. Yeah, there you go. I should be able to survive another Psychic. In other words, I can use a Hyper Potion and bring him back to health again. Oh, god damn it. Enough Psychic. Okay, I believe a full restore will also heal the Confusion. If I'm wrong on this, I'm stupid, but whatever, I'll use a full restore anyway. And there you go. Quick Attack? Really? The thing has Quick Attack? Why? Oh, forget it. Fire Punch, and down it goes. That is the very first Elite Four down. Will, you're gone. Zubadork is also level 41. I can't believe it. Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I will continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Now, Ross, move on and accidentally click off the screen and experience the true ferocity of the Elite Four. And with that, we can now advance. But before we do, let's take some time to heal our team. Tagro was unfortunate enough to be the only person to die, so let's actually give her some heals. In fact, we pretty much handled that battle with only 3 people. In other words, we haven't shown the Elite Four our full blunt yet, have we? We've only shown off 3 of our units. Which is why I think the next battle should be started off with Blackstar. Why? Well, you'll see. At least I think I'm correct on this. Am I correct on this choice? Yeah, I think I am. If not, I can just always switch Pokemon before I fight. I was correct on this choice. Are you guys ready for a little surprise, though? Anyone who's ever played the very first Pokemon game, Pokemon Red, Green, or Blue, or Yellow, whichever one you played, take a look. I am Koga of the Elite Four. That's right, the 5th gym leader, Koga, is the next Elite Four. I live in shadows and ninja. My intricate style will confound and destroy you, confusion, sleep, poison. Prepare to be victims of my sinister technique. Pokemon is not merely about brute force. You shall see soon enough. Yep, Koga advanced in power enough to actually become an Elite Four member. This would make a lot more sense if this was following the Pokemon Mana, because in the Pokemon Mana, he's a douchebag, and he likes to kill people. Yeah, he's kind of a messed up guy like that. Time for Fly. Now you see why I chose Blackstar. He does have a decent bit of Bug type. In other words, Flying type will be awesome against him, especially against this Ariados. Even though Blackstar doesn't have the best attack, he does have really good defense. In other words, he'll be able to do some very good damage against these Ariados. And now I'm starting to wish I still had Swift on my guy. Because I'm a little screwed now. Let's try Takedown. Let's see if I can hit it. Damn it, this is gonna suck. Now, and there goes Spiderweb. I cannot escape now. Really? I thought it just slowed you down. Huh. Okay, well, Spiderweb is both slowing you down and... Or no, it didn't slow me down at all. Huh. That's weird. I think it'd be cool if it had a double effect like that, considering so few Pokemon get Spiderweb. Anyway, he's now about to send out the Fortress. Fortress is going to be a son of a bitch to take out unless you have a Fire type. Well, guess what? We got a Fire type. So, let's take him out. Basically, Fortress is a very powerful wall, Steel and Bug. That is going to be a hard combination to take care of. Stop clicking off the damn screen. And let's go with Fighting and Fire Punch. But because it's both Steel and Bug, 4 times weakness, considering it also is a defensive barrier and not a very good special defensive, and that thing goes down in 1 hit simply. So it's time for the 3rd Pokemon, Muck. Muck is going to be kind of annoying to take care of. However, if you have a good old Robot Guy Dance, like I do, that thing will go down quicker than half his other team, pretty much. In other words, you're actually going to have to use Pokemon that he uses against you against him. Considering he talks about Sleep, Confusion, and Poison, well look what we're using. A Poison would have been good against the Bug, or at least the Grass. Psychic would have been good against the Poison. And against the Sleeping, well, I guess Sleeping is all types, so... Whatever, you kind of get the idea. Oh, fuck, Sludge Bomb. That's powerful. That's playing with power. Ow! Fucking... Are you kidding me? Oh! That was a powerful son of a bitch move. Thank God I was able to get that off. Wow. Holy shit. Damn, I knew Robot Guy Dance didn't have the best defense, but that was... Holy shit. Oh man, I really wish I had Robot Guy Dance for Crobat now. Who am I gonna go with? Bobman would be a pretty good choice. Let's go with him. Crobat is also going to be very annoying to take out. Probably the best member of his team, in fact. The best way you want to deal with this really fast son of a bitch is slowing him down. Make sure you can hit him with something that paralyzes. Damn it. He's going to be double teaming, isn't he? Crap, that's going to make it really hard for Glare to hit. Oh man, that hurt. There we go. Got him with Glare. Now Batman should actually be faster. Sludge Bomb would be a good move, however, I'm going to have to stick with Strength considering his resistance to poison. Luckily, Bobman does have a good bit of attack, so he should be able to take care of this Crobat, especially considering he's paralyzed. So, let's see what happens. Ow. Might have to use a Hyper Potion though, but that's no big problem for me. After all, I do have 8 more of them. Well, now 7. Not to mention, I also have a shitload of full restores, considering I've barely used any of them. Aw, damn it! Oh. Well, there goes the paralysis. Glare. Got him. Shit, he's still double teaming. That's not good. Let's go for another strength. This is going to be very annoying to take care of this ninja. But if we can do it, we can do it. Alright, Bobman. Keep throwing your boulders at him. Oh, fucking hell. Enough with the critical hits. Seriously, can I get some of those? That'd be great. That would be great, game, if I could get some. Out comes another wing attack. And how much damage is that gonna do? Oh, man. He's doing more damage than I am. That's a problem. Another strength. And that goes about half his health. He can kill me in 3, I can kill him in 4. That's not a very good thing at all. Another Hyper Potion. Oh, fantastic. This Crobat is an asshole. Come on! You'd have to be paralyzed sometime, right? Jeez, you got a critical hit and you were paralyzed. That's no fair. Get hit with paralysis, or give me a critical hit, whichever one. Oh my fuck. God damn it, game. At least I've been able to hit him this entire time, even though he has double team. That annoying ass move. And down goes the Crobat. 1923 experience. And the final Pokemon is Venomoth. Venomoth is not hard to take care of. In fact, pretty much a good Fire Punch will easily send this thing packing. So, let's give it what it came for. Thunder Fire! Boom! And I probably should have grabbed some of those Max Ethers out of the computer. I just remembered that. I never grabbed those. That's gonna be kind of a problem if I use these moves too fast. Oh well. I'm sure I'll be fine. Ah, you have proven your worth. 440. I subjected you to everything I could muster. But my efforts failed. I must show my skills. Go on to the next room and put your abilities to the test. And Koga leaves us off on our own. And actually I did grab some Max Ethers, never mind. I also grabbed the Max Elixir, so that would be good. I can at least use those. I don't believe I have any of the regular Ethers, so that's fine. I won't need them. In fact, I think I actually sold them, now that I remember. Whatever. Who cares? Make a quick heal, and actually use almost all my Hyper Potions. Alright, those guys should be good. Who's going to be our next starter? In fact, the next Pokemon is... Okay, I know. I'm going to actually want Ivy Heroes to be the next start. Ivy Heroes should be able to handle this. Robot Guy Dance should be able to help as well. In fact, let me use a full heal on Robot Guy Dance to make sure he isn't being killed by the poison. There we go. Quick save, and let's continue forward. Are you guys ready for what looks like fire, but in actuality, it's good old, finally, someone from the past, Bruno of the Elite Four. Finally, someone familiar, eh? I always train to be the extreme, because I believe in our potential. That is how we become strong. Can you withstand our power? I see no fear in you. You look determined, perfect for a battle. Ready, Ross? You will bow down to our overwhelming power. Hooah! I love that. Hooah is just like his quote. Every time you fight Bruno, hooah! What a badass. he's going to be coming in with the start of a fighting type. In other words, I guess this was a good choice. I should probably go with Rain Dance. That'll really help out. Actually, click on Rain Dance, please. Fire type will be weakened. Aw, oh, damn it. He's digging already. Fuck. Well, what am I going to do now? How about I take this time to do nothing. Awesome, yeah. I was going to say use an X attack if I had any. Too bad I always sell those. Oh well. Surf. Yeah, it missed. Ow. Luckily, Hitmontop is pretty weak when it comes to power. However, he's also very defensive, so he's kind of annoying. He's supposed to symbolize equilibrium. In other words, he's going to be kind of annoying to take out. Oh my fucking god, what are you doing, man? How come surf doesn't hurt you when you're underground? Wouldn't that make sense? Like all the water drains in the hole and starts drowning you? I know that'd be kind of morbid, but still, it would make sense. And that should be the end of Hitmontop. Oh! Oh! God damn it, Hitmontop. And the rain stopped. What a surprise. Alright, Hyper Potion. I know I'm not going to die, but I still want to use it. Okay, bring it out. Yep, there's Dig. Thank you for that. Okay. Let's just go with the Ice Punch to finish him off. Boom. And down again. Congratulations, Ivy Heroes. You have now taken out the first fucking Pokemon. That took forever. Hitmonchan. This is going to be a little bit harder to take out, considering he's the defensive one. But he is likely going to also use Thunder Punch. In other words, I think I should prevent him from doing so. Body Slam time. Come on, Ivy Heroes, it's Gut Check time. Gut Check time. Body Slam. And that's a good bit of health. There we go. That's what I was looking for. With him paralyzed, he's still able to do Thunder Punch, son of a bitch. Ow. Okay then, Pack, we need to use another Hyper Potion. Wow, look how many Hyper Potions he's already used. Thank God I bought those with my spare money. Okay. Mach Punch. That's the fast punch. It's not that good, but it's fast, so it has its uses. Surf. Probably should use another Mach Punch. However, I think this thing's actually more special defensive than it is regular defensive. Oh, never mind. I got a critical hit though. So it never really mattered. I got the exact same experience for Hitmontop that I got for him. Now comes Hitmonlee. What the fuck? Send out something different, man. It's just the same 3 shit Pokemon. Okay, let's go for Surf. Why? I don't know. This thing has bad defense compared to the other 2. So it should go down in about 2 hits. Or not. That was a critical hit. Are you fucking serious? Oh, that's just brilliant. Ow. Well, double kick's a really annoying move, so let's go with Body Slam then. Maybe I can paralyze him. Who knows? Who knows? Why is this thing so defensive all of us? Oh, fuck. Ow. High jump kick is such a mean move. Okay then, how about, I don't know, someone fast. Black Star. Let's go with you. Now it's time for Takedown. Really? Are you kidding me? How is that thing faster than a bird? Oh. Takedown. Oh great, that's gonna hurt a lot. Ow. God damn it. Go for Mud Slap then. Ow. Ow. Great. Are you seriously going to die to your insuperior? Thank you. This better kill him. Thank you. Okay. He gave us even less experience than the other 2. What the hell? Okay, and now he starts sending out the rock types, of course. The second I send out the bird. Oh, boy. Let's go Robot God Dance then. Onix should be an easy 1-2 punch from the Ice Punch. In fact, it'll just be a one punch. Literally, there's nothing else to it. Ice punch. Goodbye, Onyx. Thank you for coming out. You did not get the job, though. You did not get the job. However, I have a feeling what his last Pokemon is going to be the hardest of all. He's about to send out the goddamn Machamp. Oh, great. I hate that thing. It has rock moves, for one, so it has Rock Slide. That pretty much eliminates Top Girl's usage. He has fighting moves. That gets rid of Robot Guy Dance. Oh my... What can I use against him? Okay, Bob Man. Looks like it's time for you to try something. Bob Man, I think you might just be the only hope for this battle. So let's see if he can handle it. How about a Glare? I'm pretty sure it should be faster than this thing. Yeah, it's not that fast, so that should help. Fully paralyzed, good. Sludge Bomb, perfect move. Type effectiveness plus the poison point, man, this thing is going to do a lot of damage. Sludge Bomb, bitch! Unfortunately, Machamp is very defensive for a fighting type. He's a bulky fighter. Oh my god, that was... What the hell was that? I know it has a high critical hit rate, but god damn, it wasn't very effective. Oh, Machamp, you are a bastard sometimes. No, not sometimes, all the time. Ow. Cross Chop is such a mean move. Okay then. Time for another Sludge Bomb. I should be able to handle this. After all, it's really slow, and with the process, it's pretty much slower than every single member of my team right now. So even if Bobman were to fall by a critical hit, Superdor can come in and finish up with a Fire Punch. But that wasn't even plausible because... Oh, you are mean, Machamp. You are mean. Oh, man. Okay, then. Well, looks like it's time for another full restore. Well, actually, that was like the first full restore. I don't know. 91 HP. There you go. Cross Chop again, but he missed. Thank God that thing does not have very good accuracy when it comes to Cross Chop. Another Sludge Bomb, and one more hit should do it. Ow. Please don't do like all my HP again. Thank you. Guys, that is the end of Bruno of the Elite Four. At least I'm saying that a little early. Let's see if that actually hurts. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. That's the end of Bruno of the Elite Four. Good. Why? How can I lose? Having lost, I have no right to say anything. Go face your next challenge. Well then, that was rather simple. It is time for the fourth and perhaps final? Who knows? Let's actually heal the rest of our team. But I actually need something done first, like a revive. And one last full restore. Okay then. So the only person on our team who's leveled up so far is Zuberdork. I'm going to actually start out with Robot Guy Dance. Why? I don't know. Let's just start with him. Next quick save, and let's go into the next room. Nope, of course not. It's not the end. I am Karen of the Elite Four. Dear Ross, how amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing, and they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go. Nope. Just like in the last game, we have another battle right after this. There's no way this would be the final battle. It's just some random girl named Karen. Yeah, right. But of course he starts out with Umbreon, which is kind of mean, because that's like one of my favorite Pokemon. In fact, no, that is my favorite Pokemon, you bitch. Alright, Sweet Kiss is not going to help much. Confusion's not a very good move against Umbreon. In fact, the best thing to do against this thing would be Bug. So, Totgirl would be a very good help against this, Umbreon. Let's do just that. Alright, Totgirl. Let's go. Oh, balls. I hate Confuse Ray. Okay then, let's see if I can use a good old full heal. Because I do not want to be Fury Cuttering with a Confusion. That is not a good status. Full heal. came to its senses. Fan attack. Luckily, this thing does not have a lot of attack or special attack. In other words, it's mostly defensive and kind of a wall. Not really a wall, but it's a... Oh, no. Damn it. Well, there goes that strategy down the toilet. There really goes that strategy down the toilet. Umbreon, you're a dick. Okay, then. Time to just spore him and switch to a different Pokemon, then. Why am I having so much problems against an Umbreon, of all things? I don't know. This is why I think Umbreon's a good Pokemon. He's very, very strategic to use. Chugga bashed on him. I'm like, nope, Chugga. I think you're wrong in that decision to not choose Umbreon for your Pokemon Coliseum team. He is pretty much a boss, even if he's overdone his shit considering he's one of the starter Pokemon. In fact, he is the starter Pokemon. So, yeah, Super Dork. Let's go with you. Okay, Umbreon's still fast asleep. Let's see what I can do. How about Earthquake? Let's try that. Earthquake should do good damage. I'm using Earthquake because I know this thing's more special defensive than... Oh, this is gonna take forever. God damn it, Umbreon. Why do you gotta be so defensive? Why you gotta be like that? Fire Punch. Well, here goes all my PP. Pretty much used against this asshole. Okay, never mind. Oh, critical hit. That's why. What an ass. Ow. Let's go with Iron Tail. Why not? Let's try that. Wham. Iron Tail did pretty good damage. Alright. But of course, another Confuse Ray, and that is, pretty damn annoying. God damn it. Let's try another Fire Punch. Ow. Great. Another Fire Punch, another Fire Punch, Fire Punch, Fire Punch. God damn it, Sand Attack. Faint Attack is a bitch, don't use that against me too. Fuck you. Okay, stop cracking your voice like a douche. God damn it, this Umbreon's a motherfucker. Why don't you just die? Oh, I hate this thing already. Never mind, Umbreon. Maybe you're not my favorite Pokemon anymore. I think you have officially destroyed any and all representation like that. And Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, you are not going to help me right now. Even though you're on in the background and I keep clicking off the screen, put on something different. What else we got on? Like Nickelodeon. Use another Fire Punch. Oh boy, Marvin. Fuck that. Did he just pull that as... What the hell? Okay, let's try... Fairy Off-Parents. Oh yeah, it's the internet episode. Let's go with that. Haha, back when the internet was slow as ass. I remember that time. Oh, I remember trying to go on RuneScape. It took like 15 minutes to get on. Oh, RuneScape. Does anyone else remember that? Thank God we finally got through that goddamn Umbreon. Jesus Christ, that took forever. Okay, now comes Gengar. In other words, I'm gonna want to actually use Robot Guy Dance for this. Finally. Because even though she has Dark-type Pokemon, there is not enough Dark-type Pokemon apparently, because she's still using a Gengar. That makes sense. Oh, whatever. It's close enough to being Dark. Unfortunately, this thing is fast as shit, so you better get off that confusion right quick. Stupidly enough, this is the only Ghost-type Pokemon. They figured Ghost-type would be a perfect Pokemon to take care of Psychic. Well, guess what? The only Ghost-type move that did damage was Lick. I mean, Nightshade did too, but that was dependent on your level, so that didn't help. And also, Gengar's weak to Psychic because it's also part Ghost. It's also part Poison type. So, really poor planning on the Pokemon producer's part. I keep saying part. I don't know. Maybe he could have taken out one of those normal type moves that didn't have any use. Body Slam? Hell yeah, I want to learn Body Slam. Alright, let's see what I want to get rid of. Dizzy Punch, actually. Actually, you know what? That's awesome. Oh my god. Look. Confusion. Paralysis. another confusion, and then freezing. Wow, this thing still keeps the trend of being a very good status effector. Man, what a bastard this thing is going to be. Oh, Houndoom. Ivy Heroes, looks like it's your time to shine. I'm actually playing Pokemon XD on my own right now and using a Houndoom. Houndoom is a bastard when it comes to being attackive. It's very powerful. I need to use a Rain Dance. Oh, fuck, Crunch. Speaking of which, when is my Houndoom supposed to learn Crunch? I haven't seen that yet. Hope it learns it soon. Alright, time for another full restore. Hopefully this thing doesn't crunch me to eternity. Because if it does, that's going to be very painful. Haha, Pursuit, you're a dumbass. Oh my god! Why'd that do so much damage? I know it's powerful and everything, but good lord. Wow, this thing is going to be a son of a bitch to kill. Great, what am I going to do now? Shit. Well, this is not good. This is really, really not good. I'm going to have to make sure I can whittle this thing down. Something tells me a glare is in order. I need to make sure this thing is slow. Ow. Please don't one-hit me. I know you're more bulky than Ivy Heroes. Oh, what the fuck? I think my only chance is to switch back to Ivy Heroes after using a revive. Alright, Takuro, you're going to need to definitely use a revive with your turn. Oh man, what an asshole. Ivy Heroes, please revive. Please don't tell me this thing knows how to use Flamethrower, by the way. Wow, this is the best Pokemon she has. I don't care if it's not, this is the best Pokemon she has. This thing is such a bastard. Alright, Blackstar, looks like you're going to have to be our defensive guy. And Pack, I need to use a... go down and use a full restore on Ivy Heroes. Oh man, it's still using Flamethrower. Why the hell is it still using Flamethrower? Because it still does a shitload of damage, that's why, of course. Oh, thank you. Time for Mudslap. Hopefully Mudslap can help against this thing. Actually, Blackstar has a really good chance of helping against this thing. Thank God. That's quite surprising, actually. If I get off enough Mudslaps, this thing will be a stupid idiot. It won't have any chance against me. So, let's actually have fun doing the whole thing I like to call speeding up. Because this is going to take for friggin' ever. There we go. Oh, looks like I have to use another full restore. Ow. Why is it doing more damage now? Oh my god, this thing is mean. Holy crap, it's faster all of a sudden. Oh my god. Fuck it. Ivy Heroes, you're our only hope right now. Rain Dance. Thank god it missed. Oh man, that Mudslap really helped. I kinda like sped up there. Kinda got a little lost. But now comes Surf. This thing is done for. Goodbye, Houndoom. It is not nice knowing you. Get the fuck off here and get back in my Pokemon XD. That is where you're allowed to kick appropriate ass. Okay. Level 41, Ivy Heroes. Learning anything? Nope, of course not. Vileplume, oh man, this is not going to be very fun to take care of unless I use Super Dork. Okay, time for Fire Punch. That thing was so stupid. Yeah, Fire Punch. Just go with Fire Punch. And down goes the Vileplume. Well, maybe not. This thing's pretty defensive. Oh my lord! Oh, it's because I had this stupid Rain Dance up, isn't it? Great. Well, let's go for Earthquake then. That did not work either because it's also part Grass type. Oh, great. Rain continues to fall. That's great. Let's use another Earthquake. Moonlight! Moonlight! God damn it, I hate Moonlight. Fully paralyzed. Thank God the rain stopped. Time for another Fire Punch. Petal Dance is a very annoying move. Ow. Oh wow, that actually didn't do a whole lot. It usually is a very powerful grass type move that very few grass types learn. I don't know why. Like, it seems like it'd be a very common grass move, but just no one learns it. It's really weird. Super level 42. Didn't learn anything, I'm not surprised. Murkrow, I'm down to 3 Pokemon. Robot Guy Dance would probably be the best Pokemon against this stupid thing. Oh wait, no it won't, because it's part Dark type. Shit. Well, maybe I'll be faster and be strong enough to take a hit after using a full restore. And then I'll be able to Ice Punch it and pretty much one-hit it. So, let's see if that is exactly the method I'm going to have to use. Who knows? Let's see. Why would it... Oh, yeah, because I was really low on health. What an idiot. Goodbye, Murkrow. Let's see if I'm faster. Yep. That should be it. Is it? Is it? It is down. That, guys, is the end of what's-her-face? Katrina, or Karen, that's what it was. Wow, aren't you good? I like that in a trainer. 4,700. Strong Pokemon. Weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorite types. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on, the champion is waiting. No, truly strong trainers should actually have a balanced team, instead of just training their favorite types, you idiot. Oh, whatever. Who cares? Revive. Seems like I'm doing, like, I'm getting more pain distributed every single time I battle. So guys, are you ready for the 5th and final trainer of the Pokemon Elite Four? This is it. This is going to be our final battle. Or is it? Who knows? I don't know. Next time! No, I'm not going to do that to you. I'm going to do this all in one session. Hooray! And we're going to start out with Robot Guy Dance. Yes. Is that a hint as to who the next trainer is going to be? Well, I think it should be. Because the next trainer is right through this door. Yep. I've been waiting for you. Ross. I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the two of us. As the most powerful trainer, and as the Pokemon League champion, I, Lance, the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. Here he is, guys. Champion Lance. In his rather odd-looking uniform. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like battle armor with a bat cape. I don't know. Maybe he's pretending to be Batman or something. I don't know. He's going to start out with Gyarados. Potentially awkward because I have Robot Guy Dance. God damn it. Well, time for a Pokemon swap already. I need to make sure Robot Guy Dance is safe for the rest of his team. In other words, I'm going to need a Pokemon that will be able to take care of this thing. Unfortunately, only Electric is super effective against this annoying combination of types. So, I do not have that. But, Tot Girl, looks like you're going to have to do the work. Tot Girl is going to be able to do some... Oh, fuck. Already with the Hyper Beams, man? What the hell? Shit. Ah, man, I think if you switch Pokemon, he doesn't have to recharge. I'm not sure if that's correct, but let's see if that is true. Sludge Bomb. I'm surprised I'm faster than Gyarados. Man, that thing has a lot of defense. Okay, he does have to recharge. Another Sludge Bomb. Already right off the bat, this bastard's giving me trouble, isn't he? Shit, here comes the Rain Dance. I'm very happy actually about that Rain Dance, because that is actually going to weaken the power of Fire type moves. And if any of his dragons know Fire type, That would be horrible. Horrible against my Robot Guy Dance. So I pretty much want to prevent that from happening. And out comes a Dragonite. He has 3 of these bad boys, so you better make sure you have an Ice type. Or at least something to help take care of him. Dragonite is going to be coming with very similar moves each time. However, each of them have a different special strong attack. Like for example, one has Blizzard, one has Thunder, and one has Fire Blast. This is the one with, I don't even know, because apparently I'm faster than him. That's awesome. And Ice Punch should, in theory, one-hit the Dragonite. There you go. I pretty much have a Pokemon that potentially breaks his entire team, with the exception of the Charizard and the Gyarados, and whatever else he has. I don't remember what his 4th Pokemon is. Okay, well if he's going to be coming with a Charizard, it is weakened already by that Rain Dance. However, keep in mind, this Charizard can be very powerful and very devastating, considering it also knows Flamethrower. However, it also knows Slash, so this thing is very well rounded and can really hurt your team. Which is why I recommend riding the waves of that Rain Dance and fucking him up royally. And with that, the Charizard is almost one hit. God damn it. He's going to heal, isn't he? I don't know. I'll take this time to heal. It's probably stupid, but I'm kind of a careful guy. So let's go for a full restore and see what he does. He did in fact use Hyper Beam. What the fuck? Okay then. He really wanted to take care of him, I guess. The rain stopped. Oh well, guess I don't care at this point. In fact, you know what? I want to use this turn to actually bring back the rain. That rain needs to be apparent in order for this to work. I need that rain very much so. It'll pretty much help a shitload for Robot Guy Dance if he doesn't have to deal with Fire Blast and moves like that. Like I thought, he was going to use another Hyper Beam. So I actually healed correctly and I clicked off screen. Pretty stupid considering this is the final battle. Oh well. Time for another Body Slam. Surprise! I used a different move. Why? I don't know. I'm just cocky like that. And down goes Charizard. Is it time for another Dragonite? It is in fact time for another Dragonite. Well, I guess you know what's going to happen now. Robot Guy Dance is going to be able to take care of them. Level 47, I'm guessing? Yes, it is. You'll know which one the annoying one is, because it'll be level 50, and that's going to be the one with Fire Blast, I'm pretty sure. So you better make sure you have something prepared to take care of that thing, because Ice Punch won't always be your savior. And Robot Guy Dance is literally turned into probably the most effective member of my team next to Zubador. That is actually very impressive. Okay, time for Aerodactyl. Ooh, Robot Guy Dance. Looks like you get another free kill. Ice isn't super effective against flying or against rock, but it is very effective against flying. So that should be good enough too. Oh no, damn it! Please don't use rock. Oh shit, that's gonna kill me, isn't it? Great. That's going to do a lot of damage. That's going to do a lot of damage. Fuck. Fuck. Of course it was a critical hit. Shit, what am I going to do for the final one now? Oh well. I can handle this. I need a fast Pokemon though. Who is the fastest one I have? Oh, well, looks like I'm going with Zubadork then. I'm pretty sure Zubadork is the fastest guy I have anyway. Ow. I probably should not have gone with Zubadork. Unfortunately, Rock is like the weakness of almost every single member of my team. Damn it. But there goes down the Aerodactyl. But all is not screwed yet. I still have Ivy Heroes, don't I? And he also has Ice Punch. And he is not weak to Fire Blast like Robot Guy Dance is. So he is pretty much my ace in the hole. Black Star, you were going to be my reviver. That was pretty much Black Star's entire purpose for this team. I know he's not that strong in attacking, but he does come with some pretty nice defense. In other words, he'll be able to help me heal the rest of my team up. Most importantly, I'm going to want to make sure Robot Guy Dance is alive. Because just in case Ivy Heroes can't take care of it himself with his ice punching, I'm going to have someone help. Luckily, Black Star should be able to survive this Hyper Beam. Right? Apparently not. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. You want to waste your turn fucking going for that shit, just Hyper Beaming the shit out of my owl. I'm going to ice punch you while you have to recharge. And you're still slower than my Robot Guy Dance. You are a moron. Get the hell out of here, Lance. Goodbye. And that is it, guys. The Elite Four is down. Lance is down. And we're going up. It's over. But it's not true. I'm not angry that I lost. In fact, I feel happy. Happy that I witnessed the rise of a great new champion! 5,000 bucks. Thanks for the small fortune. Now I can get a new wedding ring. Why? I don't know. I just always see these commercials are like $5,000 rings. Hey! Oh. You've become truly powerful. Ross, your Pokemon have responded to your strong and upstanding nature. As a trainer, you continue to grow strong with your Pokemon. Oh no, it's all over! Perhaps I wrote because you weren't so slow. Ah, Ross. It's been a long while. You certainly were most impressive. Your conquest of the League is just fantastic. Your dedication, trust, and love for your Pokemon made this happen. Your Pokemon were outstanding too. Because they believed in you as trainers, they persevered. Congratulations, Ross. Let's interview the brand new champion. This is getting to be a bit too noisy. Ross, could you come with me? Oh wait, we haven't done the interview! It's been a long time since I last came in here. This is where we honor the League Champions for all eternity. Their courageous Pokemon are also inducted. Here today, we witness the rise of a new League Champion. A trainer who feels compassion for and trust towards all Pokemon. A trainer who succeeded through perseverance and determination. The new League Champion who has all the makings of greatness. Ross, allow me to register you and your partners as champions. Robot Guy Dance, the guy who was originally Arcturus, but now our Great Jinx. Ivy Heroes, our guy who still needs to evolve, but we'll get there eventually. Superdork, our main fighting force, and the first guy we started with. Tat Girl, the very first person I named after a YouTube channel elf here. Bobman, the guy who I took forever to find a name for. And Blackstar, the guy who came rather late out of stupidity of not picking up Flying type. And then of course, there's me. 169 Pokemon seen, 24 Pokemon owned. That is pretty shitty. Professor Oak's rating? You're getting good at this, but you have a long way to go. Herp-de-derp, start the credits please. And that, guys, is Pokemon Crystal. But, as we all know, does it really ever end? Of course not. It's going to continue on from here, of course. You really think I wouldn't dog you out of the Kanto region, would I? So this is, well, at least for this half of the project, it's really been fun. I really do love this game. I love all Pokemon games. Do I feel that this is the best of the Pokemon series as so many people seem to believe? Well, no, I definitely don't. I really do like the 3rd gen and the 1st gen much better than this one. While I do feel that this one did add some interesting features, I just always felt that this game was never perfectly new. It felt like it took a lot from Kanto, even if that was cool, because considering how cool the Kanto region was. But it just felt like a tag-along game. What really shocked me and made me love the 3rd gen was because it was so original and so different and so out there from the Pokemon series. I mean, it was a totally new Pokemon adventure. It didn't feel like it was the brother of the past two. Like, these two feel like brothers. I feel like this one and the first games are brothers. I feel like the 3rd gen is all on its own. It just feels out there. Like, right there, that is a game. A standalone, strong game. But that doesn't mean I don't love Pokemon Crystal. It is an awesome game, and I highly recommend anything from Generation 2. In fact, I just recommend all the Pokemon games, really. So, that's Pokemon Crystal, at least the Johto region. Will we be doing the Kanto region? Of course. I guess when we do the second credit sequence, I will talk about the good old people who watch. But for now, next time on Pokemon Crystal, we shall find out what we are doing next. Because, as you can see, there definitely is a lot more to do than just the Johto map. There's the Kanto, of course. So, who knows when we'll get to that. But for now, instead of listening to the music that most people make you listen to when you turn on the session, I'm gonna make you listen to Reed's Lucky Channel. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, boom, boom, bam, 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 bam. Okay, that was fun. Alright, see you guys next time when we tackle the Kanto region. How will we get there? Who knows? I'll figure it out. See you guys next time. Bye.